True. It's obviously true. We have seen the crisis in energy in 2022 and 23. It is clear now that we need to find a way how to make sure that in the future we are safer against such turmoils. And obviously, doing the energy transition will be part of making sure that we are more energy secure in the future. It's false. It's obviously good for the environment because electrification is the one sustainable path forward to decarbonize our economy. But it's false because it can actually be very good for society and for industry. What we need to do, however, is we need to increase electrification significantly from a level of today 23% to a massively higher. We judge as Zero Electric around 60% is the path forward to become sustainable. And lastly, we might be able to pay for that if we do it right, because we are spending massive amounts of money, 400 billion a year, on fossil fuels, so that might pay for the electrification. False. The existing frameworks do not consider enough the increased threat level that we are seeing, for example, in cyber, for example, when it comes to physical threats to infrastructure assets, as we just have seen in 2024 in the Baltics. We need to adapt our framework accordingly. True, if we do it right. Because obviously a higher level of renewables will challenge us to do it in an affordable way. And so the trick will be, we can technically do everything, but the trick will be how do we do this in a way which is affordable for our customers, where systems costs don't rise unnecessarily. So here it's a bit of a gray answer. True. No addition needed. True. We have seen evidence of that. We have seen obvious sabotage of infrastructure assets by other unfriendly actors, let me phrase it carefully. And obviously we need to reckon that this has not been the last time that we see something like this. False. We have, for example, cyber. It's not physical, but the impact is exactly the same. Actually, maybe even worse. It's true because everybody needs to do his or her own homework. It's false because nobody can really do it alone. We need more cooperation between member states. We need more cooperations also between companies and agencies. And one example for such cooperations is the Baltic Sentry task force that was just established to protect infrastructure in the Baltics. True. And I know it from my own experience at E.ON. We have seen in the last years floodings where we never saw floodings in the past. Whilst in the past we always saw only the floodings of the large rivers, we are now seeing floodings in areas that were completely immune to that before. For example, in the Ahrtal in 2021, we actually had 200,000 people without supply. We basically had our whole infrastructure completely destroyed in a large area. Or last year in Bavaria, we have seen floodings not in river areas. We have seen floodings in a terrain where we didn't even know that there could be a flooding. And the impact was massive because we were not adapted to such situations. And we need to do that going forward.